Breaking the Wall of SME Financing. Uuriintuya Batsaikhan, Hertie School of Governance, Berlin.
SMEs constitute the DNA world economy. They create jobs, growth, but when it comes to finance, they're constrained because of their small size and limited scope of activities, and their heavy reliance on bank lending channels as one of their main financing channels. So what is the wall? Constrained access, of course, and even after the financial crisis, the problem is amplified because the liquidity given priority to bigger enterprises and bigger firms, and SMEs get credit rationed or even and leading to lots of bankruptcies. So I was looking at various options of lending to SMEs, and so what is my tool? My tool is looking at this trade credit system that gives credit on a complementary credit, using credit on a complementary currency. In the case of this Wehrbank in Switzerland, they allocate credit both in Swiss francs and also in their Wehrfrancs. So for Wehrfrancs, the Wehrbank is kind of the central bank of its currency. And I wanted to look specifically at the factors behind borrowing in Wehr credit, and whether this has a stabilizing effect. So these are some of the facts. The SMEs constitute 16% of the all Swiss SMEs are Wehrbank clients, and very low interest rate, and it lends both in both currencies, and it's been now 80 years that it's in operation. So what is my contribution? This is obviously not my invention. I wanted to look as a researcher to understand why firms borrow in complementary credit, knowing its constraints vis-a-vis the conventional credit. So and analyze the Wehrbank's lending behavior vis-a-vis other commercial banks. I looked at Wehr credit supply as my dependent variable, and took as commercial bank lending and interest rate and etc. And I found that it's complementary. Increase in commercial bank lending it leads to increase in Wehr supply, and it's an alternative, attractive alternative that if the interest rate on main conventional currency increases, then the Wehr supply also increases, saying that when the cost of conventional credit is high, then the SMEs have a chance to also borrow on Wehr credits. And it's resilient. It provided to be stable during the financial crisis and the volatility in the Swiss economy. Thank you.
Great, thanks.